So guys, in patch 1.05, a lot of people's favourite weapons were nerfed. The ICR got nerfed, the Ajax got nerfed, and one of my favourites, the Titan LMG, also received quite a significant nerf. Now, I know there are a lot of people out there searching for a new favourite weapon, and whilst the KN57 isn't to be overlooked, this weapon here that I'm using is something that has piqued a lot of interest in a couple of my last few videos. This is the VKM, and in my personal opinion, with this class setup, it is one of the most underrated and most dominant guns in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Now, a lot of the times you'd be right in thinking that LMGs are slow and cumbersome, and this is probably a reason why a lot of people do not touch them. Now, the reason I've chose to put this gameplay up is not because I'm bringing in AC-130s, it's because it's close quarters combat, and you can see I'm taking on guys with Spitfires and all sorts, jump shotting them and just absolutely destroying most people that come my way. The weapon is absolutely savage in all realms of the game. You don't have to change your playstyle if you're a rusher. You know, for the longest time you've watched me play COD, if you've been a sub for a while, all I do is rush. I can't help it. It's just the way I love to play this game. Kill after kill after kill. It really satisfies me. So let's talk a bit about the class setup itself. Right, so obviously it's the VKM. This weapon is unlocked at level 46. So it's a bit of an inclination to tell you that it's definitely set up higher in the tiers because it can be a very powerful and dominant weapon. So me personally, it's definitely worth a permanent unlock. I'm going to tell you that right off the bat. I unlocked a swordfish by accident as opposed to this, and I regretted it all the way to level 46 for whole prestige. In terms of my attachments, I run high caliber 1, which gives you increased damage to the head. Now with this weapon, with high caliber 1 on, 2 shots to the head and it's game over for everybody that you get into play with. I also put high caliber 2 on, which gives increased damage to the upper chest, so it just makes it much more easy to get that 2-shot kill once you get into a gunfight, and this is what makes this gun really powerful. Now, it does have a really slow fire rate. It's quite reminiscent of the Gorgon from Black Ops 3. So to negate some of this slow fire rate, and this does seem to be the difference with this gun for me, I have to use rapid fire. Without rapid fire, it's still very effective, but the playstyle that I have, as you guys should know, I'm a rusher. You need rapid fire to get up in people's faces if you want to be much more aggressive with this weapon. And this is the meat and potatoes that really just changes this whole setup. It's the operator mod Fat Barrel. Now, basically what Fat Barrel does is makes the hit boxes of individuals that you are shooting out slightly bigger, so you get increased accuracy from the gun inadvertently. So there is no need to run the grip on this weapon. Grip is something that is available, and if you prefer to flip out the high caliber 2 and pop grip on, then by all means feel free to do that, but I really don't think you need grip if you are running Fat Barrel on this weapon. Now, once you marry this with the stim shot, then you have the ability to get into gunfights, take a bit of damage, get the stim shot off while you're still wrecking people. The only downfall I'd say to this weapon is its slow reload time. It's a traditional LMG in that sense that it does take a bit of time to reload, but you have 50 bullets in the magazine. That is enough to take on several enemies, get rid of them, and then go in a corner and reload. And just observe the map while you are reloading. You can see I do it quite effectively in this particular round. In terms of perks, there's only one perk I run here, and you can change this out if you need to. The reason I don't run scavenger like I normally do is because you get 50 bullets in each magazine or each clip, and there are 3 clips that come with this class as default, so that's 150 bullets. Even Marker J won't need to scavenge for another gun with this particular weapon for a good while in a game. As you can, I can clearly get my streaks up to an AC 130 in one sitting with this weapon. So the only perk I use is Dead Silence because I just hate hearing my own footsteps. It helps me to listen out for other enemies, and a lot of people like to run acoustic sensor on this particular game. Wildcards, you're definitely going to need your primary gunfighter 1 for this setup, and then you're going to need your operator mod class attachment to unlock the fat barrel. So it's definitely a gun that is worth ranking up. It's going to be double XP this weekend for weapons, so it's a perfect time to give this weapon a try and get it ranked up so you can unlock that fat barrel attachment. Guys, there are many buttons you could hit, but the like and subscribe button, I hope they took your fancy, and as always guys, don't forget to stay on the right track. Peace.